know the words to this. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. But don't despair, this is the story of Fuzzy Wuzzy. He was born in a cave to a cave bear family. His mama was a native brown bear, his dad a big old grizzly. He had a brother and a sister who were as loving as they could be, and no one ever seemed to really notice they were all fuzzier than he. Now, Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. But don't despair, this is the story of Fuzzy Wuzzy. Well, he grew up big and strong, and when the other bears came along, they asked him why he was so smooth, sleek, and shiny. He just smiled, stood up his full height, and said, whatever is usually right, and whatever isn't is just plain insignificant and too tiny to notice. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. But don't despair, this is the story of Fuzzy Wuzzy. Then one day by the coast, he took a stroll down to the ocean. From the corner of his eye, he saw a very peculiar motion. There was a creature, smooth and sleek, her movements a soothing, healing potion. And as she beached within arm's reach, he had a sweet, enchanting notion. Now Fuzzy Wuzzy, he was a bear, but right then, he didn't care. His fate was sealed by this she-seal beside him. Hey, they fell in love right there and then. Lifetime companions, partners, best friends. And to this day, they swim and play and sing and laugh while we say. Here we go. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. But don't despair, this is the story of Fuzzy Wuzzy.